Hello, everyone. News Channel 3, Chief Meteorologist Keith Thompson here with a live YouTube and Facebook update. Just a reminder, we're on 4 platforms here, so you've got your choice. We're on the News Channel 3 YouTube page, on the News Channel 3 Facebook page, on the WWMT's Keith Thompson Facebook page, and on the @Weatherman Keith YouTube page. So there you go. Take your choice. Love to have you here. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. I appreciate it on this Thursday evening. Love Thursday evenings. Love Thursday evenings, because you know what's next. So can't wipe the smile off my face on that one. Hope everybody had a great day today. You know, we had a lot of sunshine in the morning, then the clouds started rolling in, and that's right ahead of some rain that will be paying us a visit soon. Donna, hello to you, checking in from Bangor. Hello, heart of Van Buren County. Good to see you there, right there on M43. Thank you so much for checking in. There you see what we've got going on. I'm going to go ahead and squeeze this back just a little bit. And we'll get moving on here with more people coming into the room. Appreciate it so much. Wilson, hello. Good to see you. And Ken, hello to you and good evening to you. Thank you so much for being here. Well, right now we're looking live with our Peregrine Tower camera. They're on the Kalamazoo Mall, looking to the north there. Shannon, pretty nice outside today. I did have a great day. I hope you're enjoying your evening as well. Jeanette, hello to you. Got loads of I got a lot of outside work done this afternoon. Good for you. I did not. But I do know a day off that I'm going to have in the middle of next week, and that will be one of the things that I'm going to be doing. We'll be renting one of those big old honking snow blowers there and take our snow blower. Whoa, Freudian slip leaf blower to take care of that. Molly, hello to you. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Let's get moving. We got some folks in the room, so we'll get moving here. We always start with the bus stop forecast, or I try to anyway. We do have some rain that's going to be moving in overnight, so stick with me here in the next minute or two. I'm going to show you where it is right now on the radar. I'm going to show you when it's going to be moving through. We got some hour by hour, 2 of them to go through. The first one will be dealing with the rain that's going to be moving through overnight. The second hour by hour will be dealing with that wintry mix that everybody's buzzing about that's going to be coming late Saturday night through Sunday and even into Monday. And hey, what about this? We're going to do the transition from system snow to lake effect. Anytime that we can talk system snow and lake effect snow on the same live Facebook and YouTube, I love it. So we'll get to that coming up. Shinnis Joe, good to see you. Thank you so much. Always good to see you. And Carla's here from West Portage. Hello to you. Jesse in the Berg. That's quite all right. That's quite all right, Jesse. You don't need a note. You don't need a written note here. Good evening, K&M. I am doing well. Thanks. Hope you are too. Hey, Chris. Hey, haven't seen you in a long time. Thanks for checking in. Hope all is going well. And I hope all is well with the fam there too. Julie, good to see you too. Thank you. Timmy, waiting for the weather in BC. Well, here's what we got in the morning. Rain will be ending by about 8-ish in the morning. So there still could be a few sprinkles. It will be still rather wet with cloudy skies. 46. Then it's going to get breezy in the afternoon. Skies will actually turn mostly sunny tomorrow afternoon. You know, Friday afternoon, you're going to be thinking like, what is this winter weather he's talking about? There's nothing going on. So it'll be pretty nice tomorrow afternoon. And by the way, that means it's going to be a decent weather for any of those high school football playoffs that are going on, if you're still lucky enough to have some players playing, teams playing. Timmy, for tomorrow morning, I'm going to get right to that hour by hour. That's coming right up. Martin, hello to you. C-Mac, hello. Good evening to you. Thanks so much. Deb, freezing tonight in Decatur. Hello to the goats. Tell Nibbler hello too there, Jesse. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. All right, let's go hour by hour. Like I said, I'm going to show you 2 hour by hours here. 2 hour by hour forecast. The first one is the one that I've got now. That's going to be the short range model that we have, and that's going to take us through the rain event. That's going to be arriving in about 7 hours or so, but it's going to be gone by about 12 hours or so. So this is going to be blowing through pretty fast. Let's start off here at 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock tonight. Cloudy, right? Unfortunate that I believe there is a chance. I don't know if you can never say good chance. See northern lights because it's so sketchy. But northern lights, there were some on display last night, even in our area. But tonight, I think the cloud cover is going to sort of ruin that party. So we're going to run the clock up. Oh, I thought I was going to stop that at 4 o'clock. Well, that's not good. I don't know if it'll let me manipulate that. Let me try this again. I thought for sure I put some stops in there. Let me see if it'll let me stop it. Let's do this. Let's do this. Hold on here. Let me see if it will let me play with this. I don't think it will. No. Wait a minute. Sorry about this, folks. I think I do know how to manipulate this so that I can show you what I want to show you. Let's see if I can do this here. Right about there. Will you let me? Yes. Okay, good. I'm going to run this clock up to about, there you go, 3:15. It's going to be a little bit primitive here. Sorry about that. I did not put some stops in there like I normally do. Patty, congrats to the Menden Lady Hornets. Talking some volleyball action there. Definitely. Jenny, hello to you in California. Only 70 degrees there. Are you making fun of us? Okay, 94 Lawrence to Mattawan. Oh, boy. With a dual wing truck. Chris, you are going to be busy, I bet. That is an active stretch of I-94, I need to tell you that. Mikey, happy Thursday to you, too. Thank you so much. Ryan and Jackson, you're saying it's too early for snow. Oh, no, Peaches. We'll think about Peaches there. I know. I got to get it together, Donnie. You're right. Get it together, buddy. Gwen, good evening to you. And is it sunny, I guess? I don't know about that. We might have to do a little gardening on that one there. Sorry. You can come back to me if I'm making a mistake here. So there we go. All right. So let's talk hour by hour. I stopped the clock at 3:15. Notice rain in Fremont, Big Rapids, Muskegon, maybe sprinkles in Holland. Watch the bulk of this. Let's see if I can move this thing. Oh, no. I didn't mean to do that. No. Let's go back. Here we go. 3 o'clock. Let's see if we can get it to 4 o'clock. There we go. We're about 4 o'clock. Sorry, I'm having to do this the old primitive way. There we go. Look at this. Just before 5, we got rain coming down. Okay. So for you very early morning commuters, I'm talking about 6 a.m.-ish, you're going to be dealing with that rain. Let me move this up to about 6 or 7 here. 6:30. Notice it's already moving over to the east side of the state. Okay. So we're talking about a pretty narrow window here for this rain to be sliding through tomorrow morning. From about 3 in the morning to about, we'll say 7 in the morning, it's going to be traveling from west to east. So it's not going to be around long. In fact, let me move this up if it'll let me to about 8 or 9. There's 8 o'clock. Notice it's not only gone from here, it's about to leave the good old US of A there, as it's still over in the Detroit area, but it's going to be moving into Canada. And by 10 o'clock or so, there's 9:45. Not only is the rain gone, but look at this. By the time we get to about noon, skies are turning sunny. And I think tomorrow afternoon, it is going to be mostly sunny. So that's what we're looking at for tomorrow. Chris, hello to you in Coopersville. Thanks so much. Mikey, thanks for the share. I will. Oh, okay, I will. I'll look when my drive comes up and you've got the truck out. I'll do that. Let's see, going to Florida Saturday morning. You're looking good. Corey, good evening to you in Metro DC. Hello to the Delmarva, right? Gonna hit the low 30s in the burbs. They're freezing there in Northern Virginia. Lily, hello, not ready for the white stuff. Well, you know what? Mother Nature does not ask us for permission, right? Okay, so that is the first forecast model I wanted to show you there. That takes us from overnight when that rain moves through between about 3 a.m. and we'll say 8 a.m. That's west to east. And then the sun develops by about noon. We start to see the sun, and in the afternoon, tomorrow sunny. Tomorrow evening for the football playoff games, looking good. Now let's move to our second system, okay? This is 6 o'clock Saturday evening. I want you to watch that system that's out there to the west. You can see that low. You can sort of see that comma shape to the precipitation pattern in northwest Iowa, where you see that blue and green up against each other there. That's northwest Iowa and southeast South Dakota, southwest Minnesota. Now I'm going to run the clock here. I do believe I have the stop set here. Let me see. I do. All right. So we're going to run this forward. Boom, till midnight. So between 6 o'clock and midnight, Saturday night, we're going to see some rain that will start to turn to a rain-snow mix. Okay, no accumulation right now. But then as we work our way, let's stop the clock here Sunday morning. This system, by the way, that's going to be bringing this precip is moving very fast. And so that's going to discourage much in the way of accumes. Okay, Kelly, ready for snow. Thank you so much, Chris. I do appreciate that. I really do. Thank you so much. Beverly in Arkansas, where? I spent some time in Arkansas, though. So where are you there in Arkansas? Let me know. I was in White County there, in Searcy, and then also in Jonesboro, Craighead County. So Beverly, let me know. I'm not going to assume you're in Little Rock. Amanda, thank you so much. I appreciate that. That is very appreciated. Peggy, it can rain, just not snow. Well, we don't have the choice. Loretta, I am good. Thank you. And thank you for the prayers. I appreciate that. Sue, hello to you. Let's see. Okay, so there we're looking at Sunday morning, 7 o'clock. Got a little rain, snow, but it's really sort of winding down. But with cold air wrapping in. Now, that system, by the way, that's going to bring us that quick shot of rain and snow from late Saturday night to about daybreak Sunday. It's already going to be over in Buffalo and Toronto. Okay, you see what's going on in Toronto there. You got a wet snow coming down for our friends there in Canada on the north side of Lake Ontario there. But then we have cold air wrapping around this system. So 36 degrees for Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening. Okay, and then we're going to see some lake effects starting to develop. And there it is. Boy, you can see it plain as day, Sunday night. Look at that big old band that goes all the way down to almost Columbus, Ohio. Okay. Now, our temperatures are going to be in the low to mid 30s. Not really cold enough to where I think we're going to have problems with this, but could we see some light accumules coming with this lake effect? I think so. And then things start to shift a little bit more west and south. But look at that Monday morning low. Hello, 20 degrees. Hello, 20 degrees. Jonesboro. Okay. Well, it's good to see you there, Beverly. I went to ASU for a little bit. So I spent some time in Jonesboro there. Did a little high school football when I was in college there for the Harrisburg Hornets and also Truman, I think it was. You know those places if you're there. Boy, that was a long, long time ago when we would do high school football games into a cassette recorder. Yeah, that's right. Let's see. Yeah, it does every year, Kathleen. You are correct about that. Corey, we'll get the rain by Sunday afternoon. Temperatures in the upper 40s for high. Okay. Thanks for the report. We'll put you in the Metro DC Bureau. So that's what we've got going on with our second hour by hour. So here's the way it is with a recap, okay? Weekend weather recap. Friday morning, that's tomorrow morning, early, 3 a.m. to about 7, 8 a.m., rain. Sun tomorrow afternoon. Cloudy Saturday, but a pretty quiet day Saturday. Saturday, I think, is just mainly going to be cloudy, maybe a little bit breezy. No, I don't think so. Sorry about that. Just go with the cloudy. Strike that. And then Saturday night, rain starts to move in, turning to a rain-snow mix overnight. So early Sunday, it's a rain-snow mix. Then we'll see some lake effect kicking in for Sunday evening into Monday. So that's sort of what we're looking at there. That's the drill as we get our winter legs ready to go. Where's the rain right now? This is our neighborhood camera, satellite, and radar on the regional view. And there you can see the showers, really light stuff right now that's building into Wisconsin. But again, the forecast models into Iowa, forecast models show that that'll start to pick up a little bit more. How much are we looking for out of that quick hitting rain that's going to slide through here between about 3 a.m. and 8? GFS is looking at about 2/10 of an inch. I'm just going to check a couple of models here. The NAM is looking a little healthier, maybe a half an inch. So I'd say 1/4 of an inch to half an inch with this rainmaker that's going to be moving through here. So that's not a heck of a lot, but it's going to come pretty fast. So it'll be a moderate rain, I would say. So there's our 7-day. Notice those cold temperatures. Look at that morning low on Monday and Tuesday too. But we'll be back to the sun. In fact, look at Wednesday, Thursday. For those who think this is RIP to fall, no, it's not. 48 on Wednesday. So that you can get back out there and still resume your leaf raking duties. And in fact, I think we're actually going to hit a bit of a milder weather period for the following weekend, which is going to be what, 14, it'll be 15, 16. Yeah, well into the 40s. Well into the 40s. Still way too far away to talk about the Thanksgiving Day forecast. But the holiday parades are coming up. How about that on the 22nd, which is 2 weeks from Saturday? Hello. Kalamazoo, Battle Creek, GR, all having those holiday parades. I believe GR is on the 22nd. It might be on the 15th. I'll have to check that one out. Chris, cruise around the clock all weekend. Yeah, just in case. I think that's smart. That's certainly just smart, right? Smart. Molly, hello to you. Thanks for checking in. Mikey, I think we're going to have a typical and average winter. I got to check in. We're actually going to have our weather special a week from this weekend it airs. So we're about 8-9 days out. I know that Colin and Will are sort of working on the winter forecast, trying to see what kind of analogs we can get with a weak La Nina, what it's going to be looking like. And I think, if anything, average to a little bit above average snowfall. So, Brenda, good evening to you. Donna, is the snow going to stick? Oh, it depends on where you are and what time you're talking about, because the ground temps and even the road temps are still warmer. And this is also a wet snow, and the temperatures aren't going to be plummeting into the 20s when this is coming down. This is going to be low to mid 30s. So I think there are a lot of factors that say if it does stick, it's not going to be much and it's not going to be long, especially on hardened surfaces like pavement. Grassy areas, yeah, you might get an inch or two out of that. I hope that answers the question for you there. Carol, hello to you in Sturgis. Hope you have a great night too. Bloomingdale in the house. Brenda, thanks. Colder on Monday in Kalamazoo than in Manassas, Virginia. We can say that a lot right around here, Corey. You know that. Your chickens are going to be cold. Time to get the heat lamps out. That's right, Amanda. That's right. That's for sure. Tina, hello to you in Brooklyn. Thanks for checking in. We're talking Irish Hills, right? Let's see. 18 to 30. Okay. Well, that's probably a pretty standard snowfall for you there in the Delmarva, right? Thank you, Mikey. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. So there's that 7 day. All right. So I hope that's sort of a self-explanatory. So, again, rain late tonight, overnight, sun by tomorrow afternoon. Not a bad Friday evening for high school football. Saturday, mainly cloudy. Saturday night late, a chilly rain that quickly turns to a rain-snow mix that'll be with us Sunday morning. Some lake effect developing Sunday evening into Monday. Cold Monday and Tuesday. Returning to sunshine by the middle of next week with some warmer temperatures. So there you go. That's like a paragraph to explain what's going to be going on with the weather. I know, Chris, I always promise I'm going to, but I agree with you. Let's do it. Let's definitely do it. I will tell you, I have pitched the cable stories many times. So I'll keep looking at that and keep trying. Okay, but yes, definitely. I know that Jeff will in the morning. Definitely. I don't know if you're what shift you typically have there. Yes, Irish Hills in the house. Amanda, hello to the Irish Hills and MIS too. Let's see. Yeah, Brenda, thank you so much. We're going to have that coming up in about a week. I will tell you, we're scheduled to tape it Wednesday, a week, 6 days away. So it's going to have to be done by then. We're going to be taping it, and it will be airing Saturday and Sunday morning. I'll have more details on that coming up. Jan, thanks for the thanks. All right, everybody, I'm going to skate on out of here. Made it through another week. Look at that. Here we are, Friday morning. Look at us, right? We made it to Friday. Let's be safe. Let's take it easy tomorrow morning, because even if you're driving late enough to where there's not any rain coming down, it will likely still be wet. Of course, always remember the kiddos out there. Please give them some extra room. And let's make it a great Friday. So if I don't see you on the tube tonight, I'll be live in 28 minutes on Arc West, Michigan. At hour 28, I'll be live on the Mothership News Channel 3. I am on Facebook, WWMT's Keith Thompson, YouTube, X, Twitter, whatever it's called, Threads, and Instagram, at Weatherman Keith. Don't forget our website, WWMT.com/weather, our free weather app. I don't have my phone with me down here in the studio here. Beverly, thank you. Thank you. Stay warm and dry for sure. And everybody, yes, drive carefully, please. I agree with you there, Donna, for sure. Corey, thank you so much. I appreciate that very much. Timmy, thanks. Brenda, hope you have a great evening as well. I will do that. Just Peaches. Prayers for Peaches. Jesse, thank you so much. Lily, good night to you. And Antho, thanks. Let's have a blizzard. Oh, you're going to bring out some haters on that. Maybe this will be a year that we'll have a big whopping blizzard or something like that. It's not going to be from this one, this storm, that's for sure. All right, everybody, let's be patient. Let's get some good work done tomorrow, and then we'll call it a weekend. If I don't see you live on the tube tonight, I'll catch up with you again tomorrow. Don't forget, my good buddy Jeff is here 4:30 to 9 a.m. tomorrow. Must-see TV. He's going to have the radar report and also an update on that forecast for the weekend, too. Beverly, thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right, everybody, have a good night. Thank you for being here, and I'll talk to you again soon.